So how do we know when to, which key to pick and all these things? So we're going to simplify this by naming the parts of this guitar. All these parts, we are going to give them name. And it's not a complicated process because it's just a matter of knowing one string and you know all. Welcome to this class. The aim of this lesson is not only to play, but also to explain. So we have both the theory and the practical. And we'll be looking at the musical alphabet. Now let's look at this again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, la, mi, re, do. You don't need to worry. We are going to demonstrate all these things in the course of this lesson. We are going to name these things so in such a way that you will it will be easier for you to follow. We also have this formation towards here. We have la, sol, la, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, mi, re, do. In the alphabet of music, when the music starts with A, you go from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then you go back to A. If the music starts with B, you start from B, C, D, E, F, G, you go to A and end with with B. Now, if you count this, if you count them, there are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where they name the 8 octave of music. This is where they come from. Because unlike the alphabets in the English language, where you have A, B, C, D, E, right to Z, unlike that, or the small letter from A right to Z, unlike this, musical alphabets are only 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then you go back to A. That is when you are counting from the key of A. But if you are counting from the key of B, you start counting by saying B, then you go to C, D, E, F, G, A, B. If you are counting from the key of, if you are playing the key of C and you are count, that means you are going to count from C. You will start from C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So it's not continuous. The alphabets of music, once it reaches G, goes to A, it comes back. So it's the same thing. If you start from G, it will go from G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, where G ends with G2. F will come and end with F. And there are 8. Therefore, the name, the 8th octave. Now, what do we want to explain here? We want to bring our attention to 2 keys. And that is the key of E and the key of B. These keys do not have sharps. This is a sign of sharp. They don't have a sharp. What do we mean? Let's look at the octave chart to demonstrate that E and B do not have sharps. So that when we are naming the parts of this guitar, with the knowledge that B and E do not have sharps, we are going to get the keys of the guitar right. We are going to get the keys of the guitar right. So, this is our octave chart. And if we observe the octave chart, it has A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And once you start from just the way we have explained, and there are 8. Okay, between A and B, there is A sharp. So we have A as a key, then A sharp. B as a key, there's no B sharp. So you go to C. C as a key, then you have C sharp. D as a key has D sharp. But E, just as we said, E and B do not have sharps in between. So F as a key has F sharp, G as a key has G sharp, and A as a key has A sharp. Now, let's repeat that process, but using the key of B. So between B and C, there is no sharp. So we have C, C sharp, D, D sharp. As we said, E, as you see here, no sharp. So you go direct to F. So we have F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. B has nothing. So we come here to C. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, there's no E sharp. We go direct to F. F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, A sharp, B, there's no B sharp. We go direct to C. And of course, after C, C sharp. So, could you just fill this in your book? Let's verify if you have been able to get the distance between B and C and the distance between E and F. So let's do it together. Okay. Please watch if you are able to detect any mistake here. Watch if you are able to detect any mistake. Yes, yes, here. This is wrong. After E is F, no E sharp. Check another one if you can see any mistake. Check another one, check another one. Check, check, check. Okay. Okay, E here too. After E, we don't need any. So this is our chart. Now, if you watch this, we have tried to make it easier. See, between D and C, nothing. Between E and F, B and C, E and F, E and F, B and C here, we have eliminated them. Please do press the subscribe button if you have not subscribed, and ask us any question at the comment section. There's nothing, eh? Write your comments. After B, we go. If you are following and you are understanding, please write a comment at the comment section so that we move together in this class. After E, we go direct to F. After E, we go direct to F. After E, we go direct to F. This is the body of our guitar. And without touching this, without touching the string, this is E. Without touching it, this is B. Without touching it, this is G. Without touching, this is D. Without touching, this is A. And without touching, this is E. Okay. Now, we're going to use this to demonstrate how it relates to here. Okay. Without touching it, this is E. So this is our E without touching. Without touching, string 2, this is B. Without touching, this is G. Without touching, this is D. Without touching, this is sound of A. And without touching, this is the sound of E. You see, this is the E upper and this is the E lower. Following that demonstration, when we have our when we have our E. So after E, what comes? After E, yes, after E is F. So that means after this E, the next key here is F. Okay, and after F is F sharp, and after F sharp is G, and after G is G sharp. But after A is what? A sharp, and after A sharp is B, and after B, as we said, is we go direct to C, and after C we have C sharp. Are we together? After D we have what? D sharp. After D sharp we have E, but after E is what? You come back to your chart. After E is F. Okay, so after E is F, and after F, F sharp. Are we together? Now try the G. Okay, after G is G sharp. After G sharp is A. After A sharp, after A is A sharp, and after A sharp is B. Okay, after B is what? Guess. After B is C. After C, C sharp. After C sharp is D. After D sharp, after D is D sharp. So the same thing goes for E. After E is F. Then we have F, F sharp. Then we have G. Then we have G sharp. So you continue in that manner. We have after E, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, A sharp, B, just like that. So this is our E without touching. Without touching, string 2, this is B. Without touching, this is G. Without touching, this is D. Without touching, this is sound of A, and without touching, this is the sound of E. You see, this is the E upper, and this is the E lower. So now we have the neck of our guitar here. F, after F, F sharp, after F sharp, G, G sharp, A, A sharp, B. After B, there's no B sharp. We go direct to C, C, C sharp. Then here, without touching is A. After A, you go to A sharp. Then you go to B. No B sharp. You go to C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. After E, there's no E sharp. You go direct to F. The same thing. You come here, it is D. After D, you go to D sharp. After D sharp is E. And we don't have E sharp. So we go direct to, this is D, D sharp, E. So this is F, F sharp, G, G sharp. After G sharp, we have A. Then A sharp, B. Then this one is, yes, let's do it together. This one is G without touching. So when you touch is G sharp, then A. A sharp is B. You go to C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. just you continue. And this is B without touching. So this is directly C. Then C sharp, D, D sharp, E. And after E, no sharp, F, F sharp, G, G sharp continuous. Without touching, this is E without touching. When you touch after E, then you go direct to F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. After B, no B sharp, you go direct to C. So now, draw this guitar and name it in this way. So we can see how it is being named. Okay, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp. So you go to B, no B sharp, you go direct to C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. There's no E sharp, so it remains at F, F sharp, G, G sharp. It can go on and on, depends on the length of the guitar. Then we have A, we can still continue here, A sharp. So that's what we have. So pick a line, we have A sharp, B, there's no B sharp, so this becomes C. Okay. A sharp. As we said, it can continue. It can continue. It can continue. But this is basically our keys. Is fret 1, fret 2, fret 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. The guitar could have more than this. It could have more than this. And this is our string. This is our string 1, string 2, string 3, 4, 5, and string 6. So what we see here is what is here. What is here is what is on 2. Is that? So this is F, A sharp, D sharp, G, G sharp. The same. This will be F, A sharp, D sharp, G sharp. So this is how this chart represents our guitar. And with this, now we are good to go. We are going to observe some patterns. Since these are named, we will use this chart in understanding that when this is being touched, we know is this. When this is touched, we know is this. But since it's named, let's use this chart. Look at some relationships. Now, this is our guitar. This our guitar body. Down, you see the fret this side, and then this is this. Okay. This naming they represent our guitar. See, they represent our guitar. Okay. Now, when we look at this body of the guitar, we are going to see some relationship. Look here. There's E A, E A, E A, E A, E A. This is A. Look here too. E A, E A, E A. And it goes on. So there are a lot of relationship in the keys. Take for instance, C F, C F, C F. You know, you can see the C F, C F, C F, C F, C, C F. You can take any. See, D G, D G. Where's another D G? There's D G here. We have D G, D G, D G. There are a lot of relationships in the guitar. So that when you see somebody manipulating the body of this guitar, you are like, what is it? It's because already they have relationship. They have been arranged in such a way that they are related. See, all these keys will be related. So that's what you have here. If you see, even that was the 2-2. You can look 3-3. Look here. G, C, F. Okay. G, C, F. Where's another G? G, okay. G, C, F. G, C, F. G, C, F. G, C, F. So there are a lot of relationship. Okay. You look at which one do we pick? There are many. Let's look at something like B, E, A. B, E, A. Okay. That is one. B, E, A. B, E, A. B, okay. There's not. B, E, A. B, E, B, E, A. Do take time to appreciate the arrangement of the keys on the guitar. You can see them. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So it does not matter where I play it. Just because of this formation can be now is starting with the G, because you see from here this is E, F, F sharp, G. So this is G, G sharp, A, B, C, D, E is F, so go to F sharp. If it's the key of C, you simply take the same format. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, ti, la, sol, la, mi, re, do. See? So it could be any part. If you come here, this is what key now? Fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Fret 8. See? It's the same formation. So skip this one. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, la, mi, re, do. Look at the chart by the side to the left and look at the C, D, E, F at the top is corresponding to the do, re, mi, and then follow the different formation on the guitar to play it. Use your own chart to follow it closely. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, write a comment below and share with your friends. Thank you. This is another formation here, but this one is towards the lower. So, okay, that's another. We also have another formation starting at the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fret. There's another formation here. Pause and observe how the keys are arranged on the guitar. Subscribe and do not miss our next video.